All right, peace and blessings, everyone. This is Reverend Q, the Master Oracle, coming to you from reverendq.org. Hey, look, I wanted to share something with you. I've been doing sessions all morning since about 8 o'clock this morning. And one thing that kept coming up, or should I say came up in session, it came up a couple of times actually, was about helping people understand how their karma is really playing out in their life, work, and affairs. And so I was telling one client that, you haven't racked up enough karma in order to be able to rest on your laurels, in order to be able to sit back and be at peace, to be able to be comfortable right now. And it was a very interesting concept to grasp, because a lot of people think that the actions that you take that are good, that are kind, that are benevolent, these are really good things to do, and they are. But a lot of people don't understand how karma works and how it works in the grand scheme of things. So let me give this to you. You got to understand that there is a principle or operation that's happening when you look at one's karma. There's something that's playing out in your life. And a lot of people look at karma just as I do good, I get good back. I do bad, I get bad back. And that is true on a certain level. But karma really talks about causativeness, cause and effect. And so it deals with actions and deeds that one does in life. But karma is related to or interacted with or connected to Dharma. Now, a lot of people talk about karma in life. A lot of people think about, oh, my karma, I got good karma coming back on me. And that's wonderful. But very few people understand what Dharma really is. So I want to give this to you. So I'm going to teach this to you real quick so that you get what this means. Okay? There is a bigger principle, an overarching ruling principle called Rata. Rata really means the universal truth, the ultimate truth of this universe, the most excellent order. Okay? Full on cosmic order, the universal law that keeps everything working. Okay? That's Rata. Dharma is a derivation or a delineation of Rata, and Dharma really means the purposes or policies or laws that make life possible. All right. So Dharma is the purposes of life. So everybody has a purpose. This couch that I'm sitting on right now has a purpose, right? You have a purpose. You have a universal purpose that you must operate in order to fulfill the ultimate truth, the Rata, the ultimate universal law of reality. Okay. So you have a purpose that you must fulfill. And the Dharma is your purpose. Your karma is supposed to feed into your Dharma. So the only way you rack up karmic points, karmic bank account, or karmic escrow, the only way you rack up karma is if you're doing your Dharma. Your universal purpose. I don't care how many homeless people you help. I don't care how many children you feed the children, feed the homeless thing or whatever. I don't care what good you do necessarily. Now, the good is good. Don't get me wrong. But when you talk about your Dharma, that might not be your Dharma. That might not be your Dharma. Your Dharma might not be to feed the homeless and to help save the kids. Your Dharma might be to build airplanes. Right? Your Dharma might be to come up with a witty invention and to help better the world. That might be your Dharma. And if you start to miss it, you'll start to miss the fact that you think that you're doing all this good on the earth, and yet you're not fulfilling your Dharma, your purpose, your universal purpose that corresponds to the policies and the practices of the universe that helps to fulfill the ultimate truth or ultimate reality that everybody has to fulfill. When you start to get this, you'll start to understand that all the work that you're doing might just be toiling in vain. And so a lot of people consult the oracle in order to get a better understanding of what's my purpose in life. What am I supposed to be doing? How am I supposed to be fulfilling this thing in order to live in accordance with God's will to ultimate truth, ultimate purpose, ultimate law? When you get this, life becomes easier. This is how Scripture said it, that God created for 6 days. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. And on the seventh day, he rested. You will not be able to rest. You will not be able to sit in your comfort zone until you understand that you have to fulfill your purpose. You have to fulfill your Dharma. And when you fulfill your Dharma through karma, through the karmic actions that you take, you fulfill your Dharma. And when you fulfill your Dharma, you get to rest in universal truth, universal law, bliss. I hope you get this. This is how you get to heaven. Oh God, if you get it. This is how you get to rest in heaven. Heaven is the higher purpose, Rata. By fulfilling your Dharma, your karmic purpose, your soul purpose. And you do that through the karmic actions that you take. And only in taking those karmic actions are you fulfilling your Dharma, which gets you into Rata. Listen, guys, I hope you get this. Are you doing your purpose? Are you living out what God told you to live out? Are you living out your truth? If you are, you're working towards Rata. If you just toiling in vain, going to your little job, doing what you're doing, then you're not living out your Dharma. You're just doing these actions and it's not really fulfilling anything. I hope you get it. Click on the link below. Go ahead and book a session with the Oracle. Let's take a look at what this is about. Let's take a look at what your Dharma is. Not just your karmic actions, but what your Dharma is. And that's getting you ultimately into Rata. Look, I love you and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.